Hi guys, my name is Ahmed, also known as Vegafant in the prior, Extinction, Discord, and welcome to the channel. As you know, this is my first video, and today, I will be growing my male hatchling, apatosaurus, to adult. I made it to the river, but hatch apa is so slow. Lol, it makes a short distance feel like a long one. I was already thirsty and hungry from all the running. Because of this, my main priority at the moment is to eat, drink, and fix my well-being as soon as possible so I could grow quicker. Sorry for the weird cutoff. What happened was I grew to juvenile and I thought I could visit the redwoods biome, but it was too cold. So, I came back and decided I would wait until 8 o'clock am to go to redwoods biome where it would be warm enough for me to stay for a long period time. Okay, it's AM, so it should be warm enough in the redwoods. I am in the redwoods for a couple reasons. Firstly, it's a very safe place to grow. Secondly, it's a great place to fossil and gem hunt until I'm a sub. That's because when I am sub, I'm planning to leave redwoods and to explore other areas of the map. Just found a fossil which is good for mastery points. If you can afford it, I recommend the radar game packs. It's worth it because in my case, I definitely wouldn't have found that fossil, and it's come in clutch many times before. Exploring kindling. Just grew to team, going to drink and clean at the Meadow River. After this, I will explore a place called Pyre for fossils. Nothing on Pyre Outlook, unfortunately. However, found 2 fossils on Pyre Tart, so that's more mastery points. After I'm done collecting these fossils, I'm going to a place called the Twins. Nothing in the Twins, so I'm continuing south. Nothing over here. I wasn't really getting as many fossils as I thought. So I'm going to the Red Gorge, where I knew there would be lots of gems to collect. Already, I'd see a fossil and many gems. The only issue was I needed to find the entrance to the cave. While I was growing my female in the Red Gorge, I couldn't find the cave entrance, but now I was determined to find the entrance. This was a lot of mastery points to just ignore. I finally found the entrance, which meant I could collect the gems and fossils. Cave sounds are scary and time-lapse. This was my first time entering the cave, so I couldn't collect as many fossils as I wanted to, especially the gems in deep water. So I decided to wait until I was sub. after some time, decided to go back to the cave. I wanted to go back again because there was still gems I didn't collect in the cave. And I didn't regret not exploring further, as you will see soon. I'm talking about is just around this corner. When I first saw this place, I was in awe because not a lot of people knew about this place. This place was beautiful. There were 2 massive trees and lots of plants. I do find it strange how these plants are growing in a cave as there is no light. Even more features of the cave was the water below and some fallen branches. Rip would really cook with this map. I know this cave isn't a major landmark, and not a lot of people know about this place. But sometimes the small details in these maps is what makes a map great. Anyway, after exploring this area, continued fossil hunting. For people who have been to this cave before, please tell me if there were other routes I could have explored from here. This was the same water from earlier, but from the other side. Earlier, I said I would visit this cave when I was a sub-adult, and the only reason I said that was because I thought the water was too deep, and I was too small. But here, I'm risking my Epis life for those same gems from earlier lol. Mastery points, that not even freezing would make me run out of the cave for heat. Sorry if you couldn't see much, it was very dark, but I will be leaving the cave soon, as I have got most gems from the perfect timing. I go outside as soon as I hit sub. That team life was interesting. Up until now, I was safe, staying in the protection of the redwoods. Do not worry about my lost health. It happens when you grow sometimes. Enjoy this long time lapse of me preparing to leave redwoods. I forgot the name of this place, but the red circle is where I am going. Gotta collect these fossils while I can for the mastery points. This was the place I was talking about earlier. I hope to find some fossils here. Unfortunately, I didn't find any fossils. That was a good idea, as I found some fossils on the way. Lol, I know that was a bad transition, but I carried on the footage. not far from what I ended. So anyway, I'm going to Crag Reservoir. While editing, I didn't realize how thirsty I was. Anyway, nothing much was happening, so enjoy another time-lapse. Another bad transition. Basically, I was away from keyboard for a while, so it's nighttime. Spooky music time. I am thirsty, so I'm going to Brachio Rock. I have a lot to do when I reach water. Drink, sleep, eat, and clean. In about 5 seconds, I thought I made a potential thumbnail. What an intelligent-looking specimen, lol. Now, ready to carry on the journey and collect fossils. I collected a fossil, but then, I did not know how to collect the others. And this special looking gem on the map. Anyone want to help me out in the comments? Initially, I was planning on walking to that rocky area, where that first arrow is, but I decided against it, so I'm going Malachite Ravine Cave instead. This was the point when I decided to go to the cave instead. Finally made it. I'm going to clean, then enter the cave. Also, there isn't anything interesting about the cave. At least not like the one I was in when my APA was a teen. So I'm going to time-lapse it. As I am leaving the cave, I'm planning where to go next, and that place would be the salt flats. On my way there, I collect some fossils, but also the meters traveled in this walk would be important, as one of my weeklies is to travel 21,000 meters. I reached the outskirts of the salt flats. My main purpose of being here is to collect fossils, but also that I've never been to the salt flats yet. But as I walked, I found something that will help me in the next prismatic event. I found some more fossils, but also these white gems. As I've said, I've never been here before, so I never collected these gems. Again, I need your help in the comments on how to access these gems. I thought this gem would be somewhere in this mound, but it wasn't there, so there must be another way to get them. Since I couldn't get these gems, I ignored them. My next location for fossil hunting and exploring the map was going this general direction. And as it hit 6:05 a.m., the sun rose. Such a scenic scene log. It makes my Apa look so majestic. The next location was these rocky areas in the circle. As I got closer to Sandhill Oasis, I found these red gems. I've seen them before, but just like the white gems from salt flats, I couldn't find a way to access them. So again, if you can, try to help me in the comments. I found this really small opening, but I couldn't fit in it. Opening that a sub-Apa can fit through to get these gems, tell me in comments. Not to be cringe, but breakers have the most boring game, because every time I see one, I stop in my tracks and look at it. Please tell me I'm not the only one, lol. Anyway, since I couldn't get any gems or fossils, I'm moving to next location. The location is this rock. This open area really scares me, so if there were any sorrows, they would see me, but I had to keep going because the go of mastery points motivated me to keep going. Again, more red gems, but these were definitely out of place. Maybe my radar is glitched. I don't know how to access these gems, but if you know, tell me in comments. Once I thought there was nothing for me, I turned around. However, when I was editing, I realized I should have checked these 3 places. But oh well. I can't change my mistakes now, as I didn't realize them at the time. Now that I'm nearly adult and I've explored the majority of my intended route from the beginning, I'm preparing for the final stretch of what felt like a mega marathon from the start. All this distance I traveled, and all the things I've seen from this beautiful map, has finally led me to the final stretch and about to reach adult. The final stretch is a scenic beach route, in other words, the coast. The majority of the final stretch will be on the beach, then the final part will be the lake. So enjoy one of the final time lapses. lasted a bit longer than I expected. It got me a bit worried. Lol. They need to fix this asset. What if I was in a fight and I suddenly grew? My opponent would get free headshots and I would be in a big disadvantage. But I'm fine. Thank goodness. I'm big chunky boy now. Looking gem again that I couldn't get from Brachio. And I got a beautiful view that would become my thumbnail. The same salt flask that I was a sub in the middle of the night. Well, now you have the context of how this became my thumbnail. The beach route is now over. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the final drink of this video. At least there's another ape here to keep me company. Kinda crazy to think he would have had a completely different life experience to me. Like how a billion people have had completely different life experiences. Well, however your day has went, I hope I made it better. To put you into context, how far we have come. Blue was where we started, and green was where we ended. Journeys have to come to an end.